What if you could change the configuration of your wallet all by yourself? If you're thinking this probably involves magnets, well, you're wrong. We're taking a look at the newest creations from Hunter Harkins at Willow Craft Goods. These are his new swaddle wallets.
Amazing!
Here we have the three wallets. We have the slim, original, and wide. I know you can tell because of all the difference we have here. All right, whatever. Let's just get into it. So let's pull out the slim, the original, and the wide. Okay, fantastic. Now you can kind of get a better feel for them. Let's go a step further. Pull them out of these OP bags. Nice packaging from Hunter. And finally, the wide. And I really give Hunter a lot of credit just for giving us 3 different versions to work with. Now you notice the color variations in these, and of course you can do any other color combination in a custom order that you make. And we'll go through each of these as we do this. And these really are 2 pieces of leather in every case. We can see we have, in this case, this charcoal, this is blue raspberry, and you can see how it comes up from beneath, and we have this coming back and wrapping around. There are only 2 points where this is secured, with these rivets in the front and these 4 stitches underneath. Hang on, I'll show you how to configure this wallet. So let's start with right here, the slim. This is the smallest. This is really truly a card wallet. It has capacity of 8 to 10 cards in 3 slots. We'll take that out. We have 1 slot, 2 slot behind it, and 3 slot on the exterior. Now, this body is made from the Concierge Dolaro whiskey color. This flap is from the MPG Industria Concierge Ocean Blue. This is using antique rivets, brass rivets, and all 3 of these, the 2 colors, even the rivets, are customizable to you, and you can get a great feel for how this comes together and how it works by way of the cards. So cards can go in all of these, and of course it has capacity for cash, but you have to fold it at least twice. And so let's put this in its little slot. That's really quite nice. And let's move on to the original. A little bit bigger. Difference here is this has 4 card slots. We have 1 here, and we also have this nice little thumb push. Then we also have 2, 3, and 4 right behind right here. Now you can fold cash once, non-international we'll talk about, that's why we have the wide, and you can fold it once, put it in here, or you can treat it as a cash wrap. Cash goes in here and it folds over, and you can carry it just like we see with many other wallets out there that provide this capability. You also can put coins in here. So this back slot right here provides the ability to have coins. When this comes over and is secured, coins are not going to come out of here unless you're really shaking hard, but that is another method, and of course you can just scoop them out. See how you have a little method here to get them out? So you have cash, cards, and coin capability here. Now the body on this is from MPG Industrial Concierge. This is the bourbon color, and this up here is again the ocean blue from the same company. But now we have matte silver rivets. And I haven't seen, I don't know if this is the shiny or the matte, but they're silver nonetheless. So this is the original, and now let's take a look at the wide. This is very reminiscent of the Luxe wallet, and as such it is the widest, but it also then can handle international currency. So it has 4 slots, just like the original. We have 1 in the back, and in this configuration we have 2, 1 here and 1 in the back. Or sorry, another one. So we have 2 in the back, and then we also have 2 more inside, 1 here and 1 in the front. Like the original, this can also handle coins right back here. This is the best configuration for coins, where you have 2 card slots in the back. This is part of the configuration. We'll walk through how you can actually do that. And again, actually it gives you the ability here to pour out coins, put them in there, and once you have the flap secured, coins just aren't going to come out here unless you really kind of go after it. Just like the Luxe, this handles all international currencies, including the euro and yen, which are taller currencies and require this width. It's also good for business cards, receipts, and other items that you might like to carry. A lot of room in here to carry what you want. And the body is blue raspberry, this blue raspberry color. Really quite like this, it's nice. From MPG Industrial Concierge, and the flap is charcoal from the same company with matte silver rivets. You can also choose the color of the thread that you want to have stitched. For example, on the slim, it is looks to be a natural color. So you can actually choose that as well. And on the original, this is blue. Nice contrast, all kinds of opportunities you can have with this. The Slim is 3.6 by 2.5 by 0.7. The original, a little larger, 3.9 by 2.9 by 0.8. And the wide is 4 by 3.5 by 0.9. By way of their weight, 34 grams, 53 grams, and 67 grams across the board. Really, the configuration is worth the wait. Let's get through the card and cash insertion test, and then I'll show you. Designed and made in the United States, all leather used is full grain veg tan from several tanneries, most which are Italian. The construction consists of 2 pieces of leather, like I mentioned, cut very precisely with 2 rivets and 4 stitches, pulling it all together. Now I talked with Hunter, and the geometry involved with the cuts, as they need to be placed together for the rivets to provide the right snugness for card carry, is not easy. And so this just isn't easy, just 2 rivets and a couple stitches and we're ready to go. It involves gluing one side of the rivet to the other side, tying both of these arms down to ensure everything is lined up properly before he can actually commit the rivet. So this isn't just a slam 2 rivets, 4 stitches, and you're done. Frankly, I was blown away when I saw the design, and I'm even more impressed as I've had a chance to handle these in all their glory. Oh man, that leather is fantastic. Now, I usually don't get too excited about wallets I have, but this design really got me excited. I'm not very creative, but I'm always impressed by the community and how it continues to come up with very truly innovative designs. Hunter has created something with the swaddle that's unique, thoughtful, and frankly very elegant. Pricing, the Slim is $65, the original is $80, and the wide is $90. Very reasonable, I think. All right, so how do you modify the configuration of the swaddle? Well, it's all about which slots you want on the interior or the exterior. Now, we've got 2 of the same configurations right here with the Slim and the original. The third, which shows the alternate configuration, is here with the wide, where we have 2 slots on the exterior and 2 on the interior. Remember, this has a total of 4. And this is done by moving this interior piece of leather right here to the outside of the flap. So this one has 4 slots, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now it has 3 on the interior and it has 1 on the exterior. So let's take this, and in the magical wonder that is fast forward, I'll show you how to do this, and then I'll explain a little bit at the end. All right, here we are back again. You saw that it's a matter of you have to really pinch this down, and you don't have to pinch the top. It's just getting pinched down here further to put the flap over one side and the other. I pulled out a spoon. That's what Hunter recommends. If you're not getting this flap to completely go over the bottom, you just use a little spoon to nudge it into place. So what we did here is now we have moved 2 of the slots, 1 and 2 to the exterior, and now we're back to 1 and 2 on the interior. This is the proper configuration if you want to have coins. Coins would go here because it is a complete shot all the way down. It is a complete pocket to hold coin. And with that flap, it comes over and you're now into business. That looks very much the same as the wide. And with the Slim, you can do it with a Slim, but it's really not recommended just because of the narrow width of this. It takes quite a bit of effort, and frankly, you only have 3 card slots in here anyway. So my recommendation, and I know Hunter's is as well, is to not do the configuration on the Slim. So with these wallets as is, you can see that you have the ability to determine how you carry your contents on your own preference. And there you have it. What an amazing set of wallets. Now on to the final score. For the Slim, quality of 5. Price of 3. I think the price is just perfect. I don't think it's overpriced at all. Features of 3, usability of 4. It really works well, easy to use, and it looks so good. And perception, well, for the ingenuity that goes into this, the creativity, Hunter and his customer service, that's a 5. That gives this a final score of 42 out of 50. Now, if we look at the original, we have a quality of 5. They're all gonna have a 5 for quality. It's amazing leather. Price of 3. Again, price just fine for me. Features of 4. Have a little bit more going on here. Another card slot, usability of 4, easy to use, perception of 5. That gives us a final score of 43 out of 50 for the original. And then finally, if we look at the wide, quality of 5, price of 3, features of 5, usability of 4, and perception of 5. We have a difference here in features. A little bit more you can do with this because of the international currency. And that gives us a final score of 44 out of 50. All just amazing, fantastic scores. As always, if you like this video, then watch this one next. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.